Welcome, everybody, to the Walking Desires podcast.
Welcome to the Walking Desires podcast,
home of the intimacy superpower.
I am Goddess, Mistress, Madam, Snacks, author of the Intimacy Superpower, internationally known spoken word artist, and intimacy expert and coach, J. Simone.
And I am Mr. Yes Lord, Mr. BYB, you better, Mr. Soul Goggler, Mr. Shut 'em Down, Mr. Make It Happen, Mr. Steal Your Girl, but I am widely known as the Walking Erotica,
where we dissect the spectrum of relationship topics, including lifestyle, from a social and personal perspective.
Which means most likely it's going to get crazy, spicy, and all that good shit in between. So thank you for listening, and please enjoy the show.
Buckle up.
Let's fuck him up.
All day, got it. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Walking Desires podcast.
Welcome to the Walking Desires podcast,
home of the intimacy superpower. How's everybody out there?
Hope you are incredible right now.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Fantastic and amazing.
Mm-hmm. How are you, pretty lady?
I am magnificent.
Ooh, I like that.
Hey.
I like that. I like magnificent.
Yes, I am.
I'm
feeling good. I'm feeling good today.
Good.
How are you, sir?
I'm wonder great.
You are?
I am wonder great, man. It's been a great day. It's been a great day. It's been a great time. Caught up with a lot of family. You know what I mean?
That's
a few
nice.
friends and everything like that. Shout out to my boy, Hiawatha, man. What's up, bro? I love you, man.
Hey.
You know what I mean? And it's been just a great productive day for real.
That's good. That's good. I love productive days.
Facts.
Yes, they make me feel so good about myself.
Exactly. So where you want to start, sweetie?
Story time.
Story time.
We have a couple of stories today.
Indeed.
So let's see. This one is short.
Okay.
So me and my partner have been together for years. We've been poly for most of our relationship. She's had a partner and currently has a different one. She uses the same pet names, love names for her partner as she does me. I feel like I'm overreacting, which is highly possible, and I don't want to do that. My main question is, do y'all use the same affectionate name for all of your partners, or do you have a different name for each one? Examples being baby, babe, honey, love, daddy, etc.
Okay. I'm just going to say that I do believe that you're overreacting. Just because pet names usually, because it all depends. And you got to understand that your partner's dealing with more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
But usually pet names start or are grown in a specific area. So if you're being called babe, baby, and the other partner's called babe and baby and things of that nature, then y'all are in the same hemisphere of adornment with this person. It's different when, you know, they are calling you something totally different that's out of it, because if they're calling you babe, but then calling the other one daddy, then then that's something different. But you know what I mean? If and I'm just speaking two guys and a woman. That's just where I'm at. So if, you know, she's calling both of y'all daddy or both of y'all babe or whatever the case is, then I think that that's totally fine. It's not necessarily about the name. It's about the space that it puts them in when they're dealing with you. If they were calling you something that was totally left of it, you probably would still feel the same way. Like, why aren't I being called this? So if, you know, she's calling the other one babe and calling you by your name or something like that, then it would also be an issue. But yeah, I just think that with this, it might just be just a tad bit of an overreaction.
I think that if you have generic names like that, I don't know about daddy necessarily, because it's just how it is for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call everybody daddy, and I feel like that's very specific, but some people do. And a general name is like babe or baby or honey, or like I call people dear all the time, or love. I call people that a lot. And so it is a term of endearment, But if you have a special name, like, I don't know, something you two created for you, and then they call the other person that name,
Yeah.
then I'd be upset.
Yeah.
So I'd be
Yeah.
like, wait a second, I'm blah, 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 blah. You don't call them that.
Right.
You can call them babe, baby, honey, all those dear. Call them all of those names, those pet names, terms of affection. But my special name, and maybe she needs to create that. If there's going to be some sort of problem with them, maybe they need to create special names. But if she's calling you both babe or baby, I don't really see anything wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
It's just a term of endearment. But if it's really, really bothering you, come up with your own name.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That would be my recommendation, is to talk with them and let them know what you would like to be called, instead of, why am I not called that? So that way it's unique to you, and it's only unique to you.
Yes.
So it puts you in that same space of endearment and adornment.
Agreed. But right now I feel like you're overreacting.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just chill out.
Yes.
It's cool.
I don't think they're saying, oh, well, I'm going to forget your name.
Right.
So I'm going to call you all baby. I think it's just what comes out of their mouth.
Right.
That's
exactly.
all.
And with women, most of the time, baby or babe is going to come out of their mouth. That's just what it is.
It's
honestly,
just slides out.
Yeah, it's the quickest way to their adornment. That's the fastest route. So, so don't take it so personal, I think.
No, I don't think it's an issue.
Okay.
But if they were calling the special name, now you have a problem.
Yeah.
And then you're not overreacting.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if your pet name is Steve Rooney and she start calling the other one Steve Rooney, then you know what I mean? It's time to saddle up and see what's up with it.
That's going to be your name.
Stop. List. All right. See?
Absolutely not.
That's crazy.
That does not roll off your tongue.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Man. You keep that curse over there. You know what I mean? But yeah. Just chill out. And then go give her a kiss, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Absolutely. And glad we can help.
Yes, indeed. That's all I got for you.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, exactly. We'll move to the next one.
Story time.
And of course, it's taking forever for me. Like, all right. Okay. How do I stop comparison?
Oh.
My biggest threat to living healthy poly is my brain comparing my relationship to those of my partner and defaulting to, why not me too? I know I should not compare myself, and I'm actually happy and satisfied in my relationship. So why does my brain tend to go, hey, why won't they do that with me as well? Don't they love me the same? I'm not trying to undo that, as I know it's not healthy and our relationships are unique. It's what I want to apply in my relationships, all different, but all worth the same. Any tricks to help undo that need for comparison?
Well, as we know, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes.
This happens in poly relationships, monogamous relationships, when you're single and you're on Instagram. I mean,
that's a fact.
It's human nature to want to do that. To also, when people get to say maybe 30 and they're like, oh my gosh, by 30, I'm supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z because such and such already graduated with their PhD and they're, head of this department. It's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's where envy comes from. But the thing about that is you need to work on yourself. This is a solo mission now.
Yeah.
So it's about being comfortable with yourself, because if you recognize that this relationship is giving you what you need, then you're just going to ruin it. You're going to sabotage it just because you're comparing what they're doing. Oh my gosh, why didn't they take me to this store? When just last week, y'all went to a completely different store and had a great time.
Right.
You did something else. Maybe you're not their hiking partner, but maybe you're their arts and crafts partner. And they get just as much joy out of their arts and crafts they do out of hiking. You know you don't want to hike that mountain.
That's a fact.
So calm down. But that's generally what you need to do. You need to work on yourself. And maybe you can go to therapy for that. Or maybe you can try a lot of journaling and meditation and things of that nature first to determine where that might be coming from. Because it's not your partner.
Right.
You've already stated it's not them. So this is, as I said, a solo mission. You need to work on you first.
Right.
In order to make this, it won't go away completely, but it will be reduced.
Right. Look at me, I'm fucking up. I second with what she said. When it comes to comparison, I'll speak from my perspective. I'm always going to speak from my perspective. Before, earlier in time, when I had multiple partners, and I would always get that. Like even in my first poly relationship, most of the time was spent with them comparing what was happening and what was not happening. And the hardest thing for me to do was to explain to them that our love is different. So it's going to manifest differently. We all don't like the same thing. That's individually and collectively. We don't like the same things. We're not going to mesh the same. So, and certain experiences are brought out when the mix happens. So there's not going to be the same thing that happens. And when you get into comparison, what ends up happening with the partner that you're doing the comparing with, there's a shutdown happening. There's a shutdown happening where that partner is now thinking, okay, now I have to work. It's not necessarily a relationship. Now I have to put a halt on the relationship, and now I have to work on something. And the problem with that is, if you can't explain what the problem is because you brought the problem to the partner's not going to understand what needs to be done to even help you at all. So if that's the case, then there is no silence, no speech, no anything, no information in the world if it does not come from you to help with what's going on with you. If it's attention, you have to say it's just an attention thing. It can't be the activity because, like she said, you might not like the same activities. And most of the time, that's really what it is. And please slow your brain down on thinking that more is happening with the other partner when you're doing, or there's more exhilaration, or there's more this or more that. You also have to take responsibility in a manifestation in the things that you do with your partner. You can't expect your partner to make you feel the way that the other partner is perceived feeling. And that may be something that you're looking at. You may think that your partner is more interested in the other person. And a lot of times that's not what it is. It's that maybe you're not interested in a lot of things. So the things that you have is just limited and minuscule. And this person is always creating situations and creating different events and adventures that they may go on. And that may not be your strong suit. So just take inner inventory and slow everything down and just be aware of what you're helping manifest in this situation.
And if there's something that you want to do with this partner, you bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You say, well, I specifically want to do X, Y, and Z thing. Don't make it exactly what they did with this partner, though.
Right.
I mean,
right.
You need to take inventory of yourself and decide if that's even something you would want to do. It's like when you have kids, you love them the same, but each kid needs something individually. They need something different than the other kid.
Mm-hmm.
You can give them all ice pops and that's fine, but one might like this flavor and one might like this flavor. They all get ice pops though.
Yeah.
They all get ice cream. They all get whatever it is that you're giving them, but they each have their own flavor. You have your own flavor.
Yeah.
And that's what they're giving you, which is why you're satisfied with that.
Mm-hmm.
The other person likes a different flavor. And so that's why they're doing something else. There's nothing wrong with either thing. And I remember when I've had, not even necessarily in a poly relationship, but in a friendship where one friend was upset, oh, you're always going out with them, doing something else with them. Well, because they like this thing.
They like going out.
Exactly. I like this thing too. And you don't even like this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We go and do other things together that are just as satisfying. We just don't do that. Because why would we? You'd be bored. And I wouldn't enjoy it. So
Listen.
why would I do something with you that neither one of us are going to enjoy?
Yeah, that's a fact.
When I can do it with them and it'll be great.
Right. Right.
So I think that this is definitely something that you're going to have to work on. And this is not something that you need to bring to your partner.
Not at all.
At all.
Not at all.
Because they're going to look at you strangely. They're going to look at you like, but we do the things you like. We are together. You're you literally said you were satisfied.
Right. Right.
So take inventory of yourself.
Yeah.
And decide what it is. But I would say start with, would you recommend, like journaling, meditation, things that allow you to know yourself better
Mm-hmm.
are what you need to do right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's what I would advise.
I would definitely recommend journaling.
Mm-hmm.
And in journaling, go back and read what you write.
Yes.
Don't just journal and then just journal every time you're feeling the way. You need to go back and actually read what you're actually saying. Because in a week's time, you're going to go back and some of those things you're not going to remember. So, yes, I would say journaling for sure. And look up autonomy activities. Like, just
something
take time.
You can do on your own.
Date yourself for real. Like, take yourself out to eat and things like that so that you're comfortable being still with you.
Yes.
I just think that you might just be looking at the movement of the other two partners and might be thinking that you should be moving too.
Yes.
And, that just may not be exactly what it is. It's just like if you're a dog lover, but you got a cat and a dog. You're not going to treat the dog just like you treat the cat because the cat ain't going to want to be bothered with you most of the time. That dog, though, is going to want to be up under you and want the love, want you to pet him, want you to go outside with him, throw shit at him, all of those things.
The cat does not want you to throw things at them.
No, not at all. Not at all. The cat don't care. You got my food? Cool. And you might be the cat in this situation. And it's okay if you want some more attention. Just make sure that that's what it is and be honest with yourself. That's what it is. That's the only time that I would say bring it to your partner.
Yes.
Do you mind if we have a little bit more time? But I'm telling you what the partner's going to say. Well, what do you want to do? And if you don't have an answer for that, then you're going to be right back at square one. So Just make sure that if you bring it to the partner, that you have an idea of what you want this extra time that you're asking for to look like.
Agreed. Good job.
Thank you. Good job to you.
So we have another story.
We got another story.
Okay, my phone does not want to
Exactly,
open
bro.
up.
These phones, bro. For real.
I don't know what's happening.
They like, whatever, bro.
Okay, so this one has names in it, so I'm just going to say the first letter of the name.
Thank you.
Due to some serious communication issues and incompatibilities, I, 24-year-old female, am considering ending my 6-year relationship with my girlfriend. A, 25-year-old female. I have a lease with her and my other partner, P, 27-year-old male. I say considering because my mind is still mulling over several things and because we are in couples therapy together. So considering. I won't be making any rash moves if I can help it. This is not where I need advice. I actually need advice on many, many things. But the point of this is that I'm really worried about my relationship with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
If I end things with the woman, I know that if I break up with her, I'm going to be an inconsolable mess for a long time. I worry about being less of a partner to him or being less available or more combative, things like that. Do you have any advice on how to keep your other romantic relationships functioning while you go through a breakup? What was your story? How did you handle it?
Ooh. I would say honesty first. If you know that you need space and you know that you're going to have this space, then that conversation needs to be had with your male partner and have him understand what's going on and why it's happening. And if you can, only if you can, give some type of time frame and a solution to come back and actually revisit what's going on with y'all. And it may be a situation where you might even have to ask for confidentiality, where he doesn't talk to the other partner about y'all when whatever y'all talk about or what y'all go through or what's going on with y'all during y'all separation from the female partner. So that way you feel more comfortable and you actually feel safe creating a space while you heal and you decide what's the next steps for you. Depending on what it is, he may have some pushback, so expect that. And just let him know that you understand his feelings because he probably likes all of y'all together. That's probably why y'all are in the couples therapy and things like that. So if you do, and ask him a hypothetical question. All right, if I step away, what does it look like for you? What does it look like for you? Not me and you, not yet. What does it look like for you? How do you think you're going to feel about it? Da, 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 da. Now, after he answers that, how do you think the dynamic between me and you will be? Because you want him to answer for him first, so then he knows, he has an idea of where he stands mentally by himself. So now he's able to use that information to be able to give you a more accurate picture, even if it's not 100%, but a more accurate picture of what you both will look like during this process. Because I know it's going to be hard for you after the breakup because you're used to being with both of them. Even though you're breaking up with the girl, you're used to being around the guy all the time. So I know it's going to be a little difficult mentally and emotionally. So I would say right now, that's all I have for you. Those are the first steps that I would take.
Well, I think like this is with any mourning. So you're losing a relationship. So if your best friend passed or broke up with you or your sister or someone like that, I mean, you've literally been with this person since you were 18 years old. So this is a huge chunk of your life, your entire adult life.
Yeah.
You've been with this person. Now, there's an expectation of mourning that's going to happen, and you have to grieve this. Now, that looks different with everyone. You are going to be a mess for a little while. You definitely are. But partners, depending on their situation, but I'm assuming since you live together, partners usually want to be kept in the loop of these sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to understand that this is a big change for you and probably anticipate that you're going to be a mess for a little while, but want to be included in your recovery process.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I think that, as you said, giving a time frame would be great. And also learning how to compartmentalize part of it is also great because you don't want to spend all of your time just talking about the girl when you're with him, because that's not fair to him either. So you two should also plan to do fun things together, even though you're obviously going to still be thinking about her, still be thinking about how you two used to do fun things as well,
Mm-hmm.
but do something brand new, something that you didn't do with her, with him, so that you two can have new experiences that you're creating during this time frame, because you're going to need that. You're going to need a distraction from your grief.
Right.
Because when someone leaves your life for whatever reason, there's a hole there that you don't yet know how to fill.
Right.
And the best thing to do is to either, some people are very distracted, they'll work a lot, they'll go out a lot, they'll like drink and party a lot. I'm not saying do that, because that very rarely has a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
But you find something to do, even though the grief is still there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be there. Don't try to eliminate it. That's really impossible. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
But don't treat him like he's just the dumping ground for you and your issues with her, because that's not fair. That's not his role in this. You have to work through your grief on your own in many situations. He is there to console you, to prop you up, maybe make you some food or take you out. But the actual work of moving through this is yours, not his. And you can make a pact with him that, you know, you have a certain amount of time. You set a timer. I don't know what you want to do, but for the first 20 minutes or so that y'all are together, you can just talk about her for 20 minutes. And then after that timer goes off, you can't talk about her anymore.
Yeah.
We're going to do something else that does not involve her. And that would be more fair to him.
Yeah.
So I think you should consider that. My grandmother used to say, you know, you can have a pity party for 5 minutes, like when your life is going all to hell. And then you wake up in the morning, you have a pity party yourself for 5 or 10 minutes. You cry, you do whatever, scream, kick pillows, like do whatever you have to do. And then you pull yourself together and you get on with your day. It's kind of the same thing here. That's what you can do. And that would be more fair to everyone all around.
Yeah, I agree. Back to what she was saying about feeling time. This is something I don't know if you've considered it, but there is a part of your life that you either knowingly or unknowingly dedicated to you and her. With that not being the thing, that dead time is going to feel like a pit in hell. And you're going to have to consider, and if you're going to leave, because I know you say you're considering it, but even in the consideration, you may want to try to figure out or have a plan as far as what you're going to do with that time. It's easy to say, pour it back into yourself and do all these things. Listen, man, that weight is going to be heavy as hell.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. And
to be alone.
Yeah. And the length of time that y'all have been together is just like, you know, it's a part of you that just fell dead, really. You know what I mean? So at this point, you're going to have to be creative. Mm-hmm. You have to be very creative and pick up a hobby, something that you love to do.
Yes.
Something that you love to do. If you love any type of exercise, switch your exercise time to that time. Spend that time exercising, or spend that time coloring, or spend that time traveling or ice skating, like whatever it is.
And it would be great if there was something that she didn't like to do that you like to do.
Yeah.
Because in relationships, oftentimes there are things that you sacrifice for this other person because they don't enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do that thing.
Do that thing. Yes. I like that idea. Yeah. Do that thing and be kind to yourself.
And give yourself grace. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
This is going to take a while.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. And it's okay to cry about it. It's okay to be upset about it. It's okay to scream about it.
Yes.
You know, but once you let it out, because I always say it's not real until it comes out of your mouth. So all of those emotions, those screams and the tears and everything, it just lets you know that it was real.
Mm-hmm.
It was real, and you loved it, and you love her, and things like that. But look at those tears as you replanting your seeds.
Yes.
And now it's time for your tree to grow in this space.
Yes.
And please take your lessons. Don't forget your lessons.
Yes.
Take them with you. Allow them to grow with you. Because it's not just going to be a new chapter for you. This is why I'm asking you to have grace with yourself. It's not just going to be a new chapter for you. It's going to be a new chapter for both of them.
Yes.
And it's going to be a new chapter for you and your partner.
Yes.
And navigating those things. You're probably not going to be the only one that's crying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know him, but he's going to have some type of emotional pull or emotional tear as well.
Agreed.
You know, because of the love that he has for both of y'all and the life that y'all actually grew together. And he doesn't want to see it tear apart.
No.
And if it does, then he's going to have his own type of growth to go through as well.
Yes. And you should also be there for him.
Yes. 100%. However, if it need to happen, do it. And
don't let the fear
now.
of this moment, of this empty pit in life, don't let this stop you from doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people hold on to relationships far too long because they're scared of the after.
Yeah.
Of the what will my life look like without them.
Yeah.
Because you've identified literally your entire adult life as her girlfriend.
Right.
Now you have to come up with a new identity for yourself.
Yeah.
And that takes time. But that's the glorious part of this.
Yeah.
You get to come up with a new identity for yourself.
The rebirth.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That is a wondrous place to be. And so we don't want the fear to keep you here.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
Yeah.
When you know what's best for you.
Right.
And we think that he'll be fine with this.
Yeah, for sure.
It's you will be a mess. You will be people go through grief, sometimes they're mean. Sometimes they're just sad and Eeyore all the time, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, that life is just horrible to them for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to be expected. He's going to expect that. Don't think that he's going to leave you because he sees that you're going through something that he understood was happening anyway.
And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. He ain't trying to lose both of y'all.
No, he's not.
He's not trying to lose one of you.
He's not. Now, the way she said it was that it was like she was the hinge. Even though they all lived together, it was like she was the hinge, which was a little strange, but I guess makes sense that she said that was her partner and that was her partner. Not that he was our partner.
Got you.
So that's what I'm thinking, that it's kind of like a V.
Okay.
She's the hinge between the two of them.
Okay.
They just all happen to live together.
Oh.
And if I'm thinking, like, what I'm imagining in my mind is that she and the girlfriend have like a room together and he has a separate room.
Got it.
That's what I imagined when I saw it. So that may not be the case, but that's how I viewed it.
Yeah.
But even still, she's a part of his life.
Yeah.
Just like she's a part of yours, just in a different way. And so he's losing a friend.
Right.
You know, he's losing a friend too. And I love the NDA, basically. The safe space of him not telling her what you're telling him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure that if it's a V, he won't have a really big problem with that. But
yeah.
But the safe space, I think, is really important so that you know that you can say whatever you want to him and he's not going to just run back to her
Right.
and make things more difficult than it has to be.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that you also have other friends and a support group that you can speak to about this. So it's not all on him, because this shouldn't all be on him. And if you do have, family, friends, something else, someone else to speak to so that you can get help in this situation, because you're going to need all the help you can get. You really are. Your entire village, your entire tribe is probably going to have to rally around you during this time frame.
Yeah.
So that you don't just jump off the deep end for a little while, because it happens. It has happened before. And I think it would help you on your road to recovery if you have more than one person in your corner.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. Yeah. I really hope you have a great support system around you.
Yes.
That'll keep you on the, just keep you on the up and up and, put a foot in your ass if need be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because one thing you don't want to do is stay in this space too long.
You don't.
You know what I mean?
Because it will root you there.
Yeah.
And you won't grow at all.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And that's not what we want for you.
Yeah. We want you to be the rock and the moss. We want you to keep rolling.
Yes,
Just keep rolling.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
And we hope to hear from you, in a few months.
Right.
Let us know.
Right.
Let us know what happened.
First I want to say, I hope everything can get reconciled.
Yes.
First.
So that you don't have to do this.
So you don't have to be concerned about this. In the event that you do have to do this, we're also wishing you the best.
Yes.
In your recovery and through your process. And we hope that your partner is a great partner and will hold you down as you go through this.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
So a few months, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
We'd like to know.
Yeah, because only time going to tell.
That's true. Well, I heard that you have a project that you produced.
Me?
You produced a project. He's a genius, y'all. You have no idea.
Girl,
when it comes to this music production.
You trying to get, girl.
He's so good.
Listen, you trying to get rubbed up on real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Listen, I know how to talk nice.
You know what I mean? Indeed you do. You talk very nice on this project. Yes, I produced a project, executive producer project with the lovely J. Simone, called Fifth Horseman, Pleasure's Love Story, which is out now.
It is
on
out
all
now.
DSPs.
Yes.
But you can also support us directly at Bandcamp.
Yes.
It's bandcamp.com/JSimone.
I think it's jsimone.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
It's something like that.
You heard her.
But go
She
to
know better than
Bandcamp.
me. Yeah.
Go to Bandcamp.
And search J. Simone.
Search J. Simone, and you will find it.
Yes. Give it a spin. I promise. Not just because I worked on it, but
or because of that too.
I mean, I was saying the point behind it. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, okay. Fuck it. Yeah. Because I worked on it and I worked hard on it, and it was very challenging. You know what? It got done and it sounds great.
It does.
But I also
great.
want you to have a great experience with this.
Yes.
This is something that I will honestly say it's one of the albums that I'm very, very proud to be a part of, and I'm actually proud to put together because it's very expressive.
Yes.
Everything about it. So
he was wonderful to work with.
Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, you keep throwing that G word around though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to back some of these letters up and give you that D shot.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all. It's been lovely.
It's been nice. Please like, share, subscribe, follow us. You know what I mean? If you have any questions, anything like that, you want to say what's up, you want to say fuck y'all, hit us up.
Or that you love us.
Or that you love us. All things considered. Hit us up at Thepodcastaddy, that's ADDY@gmail.com.
Yes.
Again, I am the Walking Erotica.
I am J. Simone, the J. Simone.
There you go. And we will see you next time.
Mwah.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Good night.
Good night.